Welcome to Mayorkings TV News. I am Queen Success Benjamin. First, the headlines. Oboriwori hails Muslims, urges prayers for Nigeria's progress. APC PDP in heated battle over rigging allegations. Zamfara confirms death of 40 persons in boat accident. Dangote refinery debunked NNPC's claim on fuel price. UN Gaza aid chief civilian. Gabriel scores as Arsenal beats Spurs in first North London derby. Now the news in full. The Delta State Governor, Right Honorable Sheriff Oboriwori, has congratulated Muslims as they celebrate 2024 Eid el-Maulud, marking the anniversary of birth of Prophet Muhammad. In a statement issued on Sunday by its Chief Secretary, Sir Festus Ahon, the governor urged Muslims to use the occasion to pray for the peace and prosperity of the state and country at large. According to Governor Oboriwori, the country was in dire state, which acquired the sincere prayers of all citizens to overcome the economy and security challenges currently bedeviling it. He urged Muslims in the state and other parts of the country to emulate the exemplary leadership of the Holy Prophet by promoting peaceful existence and anywhere they live. He, however, urged Muslims to use the period for deep reflection and remembrance of exemplary conduct and notable teachings of the Prophet and also pray for the country. The Edo State governorship election has taken a dramatic turn as the All Progressive Congress (APC) and the People Democratic Party (PDP) engaged in a war of words over allegations of election rigging. The PDP has accused former Governor Adams Oshomole of plotting to rig the election in his hometown of Iyamo, while the APC has denied the allegation and accused the PDP of hallucinations. The PDP State Commissioner for Communication and Orientation, Chris Nehikari, alleged that Oshomole had concluded plans to engage the commander of Sistimopo and his men to provide a shield in polling units around his home in Iyamo, allowing him and his supporters to thumbprint ballot papers for the APC. Meanwhile, Nehikari also claimed that the state government had uncovered massive productions of masks and police uniforms by APC agents to disrupt voting process in units and wards where they knew they stood no chance of victory. However, Omar Ojo accused the PDP of exhibiting dangerous symptoms of hallucination, which had led to perceptions of having seen, heard, touched, tasted, or smelled things that were haunting them. A devastating boat accident has occurred in Zamfara State, resulting in the loss of 40 lives. The incident took place in the Bakin Kasuwa River of Uban Dawaki community in Gumi local government area. The boat, which was carrying over 40 passengers, capsized on Sunday, leading to the tragic loss of 40 lives. The Zamfara state government has confirmed the death toll and described the incident as a monumental disaster. The senior special assistant to the governor on media and publicity, Suleiman Idris, stated that the governor has directed the State Emergency Management Agency (SEMA) to embark on immediate rescue and recovery efforts. The governor has also directed the Commissioner for Humanitarian and Relief Matters to provide immediate relief materials to the victims' families. The state government has assured that it would take steps to prevent such occurrences in the future. This incident comes after a recent flood disaster in the same local government area, which destroyed over 2,000 houses, farmlands, and farm products worth millions of nairas. The state government has expressed its condolences to the families of the victims and is working to provide assistance to those affected. And on Business World today, the Dangote refinery has refuted allegations from the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) that it sold fuel at 898 naira per litre. According to the refinery, fuel was actually sold to NNPCL in dollars, not in naira. Anthony Chejina, the group chief branding and communication officer of Dangote Refinery, addressed the controversy in a statement released on Sunday. He criticized the statement attributed to NNPCL spokesperson. Meanwhile, Olufemi Sonei, calling it both misleading and intended to undermine recent achievements in addressing Nigeria's energy shortages. Chejina clarified that the refinery's attention had been drawn to Sunay's claim that Dangote Refinery was selling premium motor spirit (PMS) at 898 naira per litre. It denounced the statement as a deliberate attempt to discredit the refinery's efforts and progress made towards solving the country's energy challenges. However, Chejina emphasized that the current stock of crude oil was produced in dollars and the sales to NNPC were conducted in the same currency. He highlighted that this approach has resulted in significant savings compared to the cost of imports, that, ensuring that petrol will be available in every local government area, including the most remote regions. The refinery urged Nigerians to disregard the statement and await an official announcement on pricing from the Technical Subcommittee on Naira-based crude as on Naira-based crude sales to local refineries appointed by the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which will commence on October 1st, 2024. Foreign news. The UN's most senior official overseeing aid and reconstruction in Gaza has said that the international community is collectively failing innocent civilians in the territory. Sigrid Gag, who was appointed 9 months ago to improve the delivery of urgently needed aid, said that a report she is due to make to the UN Security Council today would be very sobering and perhaps dark. She described the situation in the territory as a significant catastrophe. Meanwhile, in a rare interview, the senior UN coordinator for humanitarian action and reconstruction in Gaza said the system to deliver assistance, including through multiple land and sea routes into Gaza, were now in peace. Ms. Gag said that what is known as deconfliction to ensure aid missions can proceed safely was failing. Last week, the UN said another of its aid convoy heading to northern Gaza was blocked by Israeli forces. And Gaza, Hamas-run civil defense agency said a UN school operating as a shelter was targeted by an Israeli airstrike, killing 18 people. However, The UN has said that 6 of its staff died. Israel accused Hamas of using the facility as a command and control center and said Hamas fighters were among the dead. The UN says nearly 300 aid workers, more than two-thirds of the UN staff, have been killed so far in the grievous Gaza war, which is now approaching the one-year mark. Ms. Gag, one of the few UN officials to meet senior Israeli officials, including Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, described our discussions as constructive. In a world of sports, Gabriel Magalhaes held Arsenal to a 1-0 win at Tottenham on Sunday as the Gunners overcame the absence of the midfielders Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard to extend their North London derby demise. Mikel Arteta's side were without skipper Odegaard due to an ankle injury suffered on Norway duty, while Rice served a suspension of his red card against Brighton. Losing two such influential players appeared to make Arsenal vulnerable to their trip up to Seven Sisters Road to face their bitter rivals. However, the Premier League title contenders dug deep with a combative display, benefiting from Tottenham's latest display of wasteful finishing before Gabriel bagged the winner in the second half. The Brazilian defender's first goal since February made it 3 wins from 4 league games for unbeaten Arsenal as they chase a first title since 2004 after two successive runners-up finishes. Arsenal have now won on their last 3 visits to Tottenham, losing just once in May 2022 in their last 8 meetings with their hated neighbors. Now the recap. Oboriwori hails Muslims, urges prayers for Nigeria's progress. APC PDP in heated battle over rigging allegations. Zamfara confirms death of 40 persons in both accidents. Dangote refinery hits back. We sold fuel in dollars to NNPC. UN Gaza aid shifts civilian. Gabriel scores as Arsenal beats Spurs in fierce North London derby. Here is the news edited by Timiala Emanuela, and I am Queen Success Benjamin. Thanks for watching.